February 15th through the 22nd. This window of time, this is the event where the energies are in the perfect frequency of alignment that has been designed. This is the most potent time of this alignment, is this coming week. And when we say the most potent time of this alignment, we mean that we are at the beginning now of this golden age that is being settled into your world. There is golden light surrounding the planet at this time, beautiful golden crystalline light completely surrounding the planet. And this is going to begin to go deeper and deeper into the energy frequency of the earth, into the physical manifestation of the planetary system. At this time, it exists as a light frequency and as a sound frequency. You cannot hear this sound. It is similar to what you might call the Schumann resonance, a sound that is above or below your earthly hearing ability. But as you are sensing these sounds this evening, yes, you all described this certain kind of buzzing that you are sensing at the moment. This is part of what is descending onto the planet at this time. These energies are, we cannot even explain them to you in words. They are beyond anything that you have experienced before. They are full of potential. They are full of and lush. They are like liquid gold, if you will, like etheric energies, like a plasma filled with gold. Yes, that would be the right way to describe it. A golden plasma holding the potential for manifestation of that which each individual and the collective is creating, which is why you have been hearing over and over how important it is right now at this time to fully move into the trajectory of what it is you wish to create on the planet, what you wish your beautiful world to look like, what you wish your world to smell, to feel. Hear the bird sounds, hear the sound of laughter, hear the sounds of happiness and love, feel the energy of trust and divine guidance, the feeling of safety and the feeling of love surrounding you and your communities. This is truly the new world, and this is what we encourage you to bring forward into your space, if you will, over the coming days. How does your body feel? How does your body handle these energies? Are you moving into higher ways of being? Is your telepathy coming online? Is your ability to hear and communicate with animals coming online? Is your inner knowing completely understanding what it is that is happening around you? Are you tapping into the knowledge in the field? When you have a question in your mind, it will be right there for you. The answers will be ready at your fingertips. The communication will shift. There will not necessarily be the need for words. The knowing will be great. These are all things that you may feel into at this time, imagining yourself operating from this new operating system. It is fully within your grasp for this energetic shift to happen in your physical body as well as your energetic body at this time. This will be a new way of being. You will truly have stepped into the new human, golden light child that we have been describing, that has been talked about and written about in all of the books that have talked about the ascension process. This is truly the extent and the depth of this energy that will be upon you this coming week. It is stronger than anything that has ever entered into this field since the fall of the high levels of enlightenment that existed during the peaks of Lemuria and Atlantis. This, however, will surpass those levels. The potentiality of the next coming periods of this golden age will surpass anything that has previously existed on this planet, potentially. And in fact, it will take time to get there, but this is the extent of the energy that is being brought in. It will be setting off the trajectory, if you will. This coming week is as if a switch is being flipped. Yes, that's what we would say. The alignments are such that a switch is being flipped, and those who are ready to move into this space will do so. This will grow upon you during the coming week. You will notice this energy flipping and moving, and you will begin to feel yourself being guided into these higher ways of moving through your days, feeling, seeing, sensing. Your psychic abilities will all become online. If they were not completely online already, they will be enhanced and heightened to a level that you have not experienced previously. And they will continue to do so if you continue to work with them and ask for the help to move into those higher and higher realms of light. Yes, this is quite a time you have ahead of you this coming week. And we are very grateful that you here have done so much to assist the earth, to assist in these energy shifts. We would say also that so much of the darkness that has existed on this planet will begin to wash away, will begin to disappear from your fields. It is truly the time of the cleansing also has come upon the earth at this time. It is beginning to amplify, and it is beginning now not just to come in as light in the field of plasma, but through the waters. The water will be the great cleansing machine, the great bringer of codes, the great bringer of the new information that will assist the earth in its transformation. You will also find that there may be blackouts this coming week. Depending on where on the planet you are, there are very highly charged particles surrounding the earth at this time. And we say, especially in the areas of the north, where there is more electrification, that these electrified particles will be making their way into grid systems, because this energy is so intense and so potent at this coming week's time. There will be influxes that very well may create blackouts in certain places. The internets may go down. Yes, you may have experienced something today. We don't say this is strictly due to these higher frequency particles, but there are many weird things happening electrically on your planet at this time, because the electrical systems are being subjected also to these higher electrified fields of energy, and your systems are not used to handling. The load is being very highly increased. So you may experience these blackouts, and these blackouts will also serve to move people into quieter still points, as they will no longer be able to turn on their televisions or their computers or their phones or their things that distract them from listening to their inner voice. This will be a way that we try to assist in awakening those that are right there on the edge at this time. There will be many souls that will begin to be more aware. Their bodies will begin to feel very different. As I said, they may feel discomfort in the shift, but they will begin to notice changes within themselves as well. Knowing things that they have never known before or experienced, a more heightened ability to feel intuitive, shall we say. This would be the strongest change in those that are not awake, a heightened intuitive sense of being. There will be many who are in these heightened states that will be able to handle these influxes. But we encourage you to really pamper yourselves, to move yourself in this coming week into not what you would call an overload of activity, but rather a more restful week where you have time to meditate, to sleep extra hours, to rest, to journal, to do things where you are putting yourself into calmness, into grounding and anchoring, because many of you are being asked to be the anchors, the ones that hold the frequencies, that established the coherence. Yes, for this coherence to really settle in over the planetary system, it is relying on the light workers and the grid workers to hold and anchor these energies by your calm, grounded frequency of being this coming week. This is very important. You become the observer, you become the holder of the container. This is what you are coming upon this coming week. Movement in the highest levels now, coming through and moving quickly, moving into position decisively, and anchoring in the linear and dimensional frequencies. These light realms are anchoring in solidly now what it is that you are creating. Yes, the creation is also developed by Mother Earth as well. Mother Earth is contributing a great deal to this vision, to this dimensional enlightenment, to this creative manifestation of the planet. Gaia has a very particular preference as to what she wants the Earth to become, to look like, to be on its surface and inside. And much of the changing will be at her direction and her, based on her needs for cleansing. And so we are honoring this. And in addition, we have all of you on the surface also with your creation, with your timelines, with your desires. Know that what you wish and what you see for yourself will be manifested extremely quickly now going forward. So choose your thoughts carefully. Choose your words very carefully. That which you say becomes imprinted in the ether. Any words that you say become imprinted in the etheric realms, in the Akashic records. So it is very careful to choose your words very thoughtfully, or to remain in silence. Less is more in this case.